Hi, this is Angela from Yoga Escapes with Angela, and this is your core series. All right, so we will start with a quick warm up. Start in tabletop position, wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat, round your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And please feel free to take as much time as you need to warm up your spine. Give yourself a couple moments to stretch out as you need to. And as you are ready, return to your tabletop position. Draw your navel to your spine. Focus on the top edge of your mat. Keep your neck nice and neutral. Then extend your right arm and your left leg. Lift your left leg in line with your spine, in line with your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Draw your elbow and knee together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull it in. Breath in. Breath out. Big breath in. Breath out. We'll do one more here. Breathe in, lengthen, and switch it out. Other side. Good. Inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Good, two more here. Last one. Good. All right. From here, we will, today we'll just make our way to our back. Adjust as you need to. All right, we'll move into, we'll be moving into isometric holds, but for starters, we'll start with bridge pose. Bend your knees, plant your heels to your mat. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips. Feet are about hip distance apart here. Work your chest towards your chin, but your chin away from your chest. Create a nice long spine. Lower your hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift. Lower. Two more. Last one. Good. Then go ahead and draw your knees over your hips. Your feet can be flexed or just rest them. Press your low back into your mat. Place your palms to your thighs. Isometric holds. Press your palms to your thighs and your thighs to your palms. Press and hold. Breathe. You should be feeling some shaking here. You wouldn't think so, but press and hold and release. All right, second one. Draw your knees over your hips, press your palms to your hands, or press your thighs to your hands, hands to thighs. Breathe, smile, and release. Good, so good. All right, we'll do one more. Draw your knees over your hips. And again, hands to thighs. And press, press and hold. Breathe. Keep your low back pressed into your mat. And release. Good. If you want a full body stretch there, go ahead. Take it, but we're moving into 30, 30, 30 leg holds. If you are still building strength in your lower abdominals and you are not able to keep your low back pressed into the mat, feel free to start here. Draw your knees to your chest, tap your toes to your mat, draw them in, tap, in, and tap. That will help you build strength in your lower abdominals. Otherwise, extend your feet to the ceiling, press your low back into the mat, hands to the floor, lower your legs for 30 degrees, lower 30 more, hover your legs, and lift. Good, 30 degrees, lower 30 more, hover, and lift. Good. One more here. Lower for 30 degrees. 30 more. Hover. And lift. Good. Draw your knees to your chest. All right. Extend your legs, extend your arms. Let's move into some dead bugs here. So lower your left leg as you lower your right arm. And back to center. Other side. Switch. Switch. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Draw your knees into your chest. Maybe rock from side to side. If you want a full body stretch, do that. So good. Then we will move into strengthening the spine before more core work. So go ahead and just make your way to your belly. All right. Place your palms beneath your shoulders. Zip your legs together. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, press the tops of your feet into your mat so hard your knees come off the mat. Roll your shoulders down your back. Work your elbows towards your midline, towards your back. Lengthen through your spine. Open your chest. Little to no weight in your hands. Breathe. And release. Right ear to your mat. Send your arms long beside you. Maybe shake out your hips or drop your knees, ankles side to side. Breathe. Draw your chin to the center of your mat. Again, zip your legs together. Locust pose. Interlace your hands behind your back or take airplane arms, palms face the ground. All right, then inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Exhale, roll toward your rib cage. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your thighs together. Send your hands towards your heels. Open through your chest, lengthen through your spine. Breathe. And release. Left ear to your mat. Again, feel free to shake out your hips. Draw your chin to the center of your mat. Extend your arms and your legs to your mat. Keep your neck neutral. Inhale. Exhale, lift your arms, lift your legs. Super people. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower, lift. Lower down. Lift up. Nice and easy. Use the strength in your spine. Last two. Last one. Good. Send your arms beside you. Rest your right ear to the mat. All right, final set of spine strengthening. You can choose to move into a second set of cobra pose or locust pose, or move into floor bow. Bend your knees, take the outsides of your feet in your hands. Knees are hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, kick your feet to your hands. Keep your neck neutral. Roll toward your rib cage. Kick, kick, kick with your feet. Breathe. And release. Opposite ear to the mat. Shake out your hips. All right, bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Return your chin to the center of your mat. Push up. And just pause briefly in a child's pose. Bring your toes to touch. Spread your knees wide on your mat. Child's pose will help release the muscles in your back. Good. And come forward to tabletop. Roll onto your seat. Okay. We will move into boat pose. Bend your knees, toes to the mat. Sit back until you feel your core engage. Roll your shoulders down your back. You can stay here or elevate your feet and your hands. Good. Breathe. Smile. Pull your core in tight to your spine. We're here for 4. We will lower and hover 2 and 1. So we will lower down. We're rowing the boat and coming up. Or V-ups. Stay on your seat. Use your core. Breathe. Exhale at the top. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So you can stay here, balance on your seat, or place your palms by your hips, or maybe even come down to your forearms. What we are going to do here is send the left leg long, knee back in, and switch, 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 switch. You might feel your hip flexors on fire here. Pull your core in. Good. So strong. You've got this. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Return to your boat pose. If your hip flexors need a moment like mine do, take that moment. Good. And then release your feet to your mat. Lay down. Adjust yourself as you need to. All right. Press your low back into the mat. Keep your feet planted on the mat. Interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, lift your chest. Crunches. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lift, lift. Lift your face, lift your chest straight up to the ceiling, straight down. Avoid curling and tucking your neck in. Keep your elbows in your periphery. Go at your own pace. Breathe. You've got it. You've got it. So strong, so good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. You can keep your hands behind your head or send your palms, your fingers to your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower down. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. From here, you will cross your left elbow to your right knee. So inhale, exhale, lift and twist. Inhale, lower, exhale, twist. Twist, twist. Good. Nice. Exhale, exhale. Again, lift your shoulders off the mat. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your knees, then drop both knees to the left. Adjust your knees, your feet as you need to. And then we'll move into an oblique crunch. So keep your hands behind your head. Inhale, exhale, lift your chest. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, lift. Work to lift your left shoulder blade off the mat. Exhale at the top. 4, 3, we'll pulse 2, 1, pulse. Pulse high. Good, you've got it, so strong, stick with it. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Recenter your legs. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Then we'll cross our right elbow to our left knee. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, lower, exhale, twist. Twist, twist. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Cross your legs. Get on your right hip now. And drop your knees to the right. Oblique crunches on the left side. All right, inhale. Exhale, lift your chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lift, lift, lift. So good, so good. Work to lift your right shoulder blade off the mat. Nice. Yes. Stick with it, stick with it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll hold pulse. Pulse high, pulse high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower down. Center, recenter your feet. Drop your knees from side to side. If you want, you can pull your knees to your chest, then take a full body stretch. All right. And then walk your heels back to your seat. Roll onto your belly. One final thing. Get yourself set up here. Plank pose. Squeeze your thighs, your glutes together. You can stay here in high plank or lower to your forearms. Stack your wrists beneath your shoulders, palms wide. Send your heels to the back. Breathe. And we're holding here. You've got this. Breathe. Pull your core in tight. 30 seconds left. You can always drop down to your knees. You can also come down to your forearms. Just remember, press yourself away from your mat. Draw your shoulder blades across your back. You've got 10 seconds left. And you've got it, stick with it. Stick with it. Almost there, release. Good. Press back to child's pose. Good. All right, come forward, tabletop. Step your right foot up into the outside edge of your mat. Send your hips forward. Let's just stretch the hip flexors because we worked those. Good. Send your right foot back. Left foot comes forward. Good. All right. Send your left foot back. Make your way to your seat on your mat. Step your heels towards your seat, feet hip distance apart. We'll move into a bridge pose. Hold. Inhale. Lift your hips and hold. Breathe. Lift your hips a little higher. You've got it. And release your hips to the ground. Drop your knees side to side. Then cross your right ankle over your left knee. Pull your left knee to your chest. As you are ready, go ahead and switch out your legs. And no rush, take your time in your stretches. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Good, release your right leg. Draw your knees to your chest, happy baby. Take the inner or outer arches of your feet into your hands. Rest your spine to your mat, from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Draw your knees to your chest. Extend your arms to a T beside you, or maybe goalpost your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees to the left. Plant your shoulders to your mat. Engage your core. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, go ahead. If you'd like, you can hug yourself into a tiny ball. Big breath in. Exhale, fall to your mat. Rest, maybe take a full body stretch here. If you would like to take a Shavasana and just rest in place for a couple minutes, go ahead. And as you are ready, just bring gentle movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, roll your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Take a full body stretch. Roll onto one side of your body, rest your head on your bicep. And as you are ready, you can come forward to a seated position. And draw your hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat today. Have a wonderful afternoon. Namaste.